Where's Mary?
It is I.
Are you filling in for her today or something?
I think so.
You think so? Did you get permission? Did she give you
I
permission?
sure did.
You sure?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's go then.
Yes, I did. Mary and Dave here for our weekly reading oracle forecast for this week. And you landed here, so the reading is intended for you. That's the way spirit guides work. And I just have to say one thing before I begin. I gotta take this off. It's driving me crazy. Here I am. Yes, I wanted to have a little fun with that.
And this video, what's the date? It's good for...
It is good for October 25th to November 1st. And if you're interested in getting a longer reading with Dave or I, please go to my website. Links are our websites. Links are below.
Links below.
Yes, and you can just book and schedule your reading anytime. And for my IG followers, please note, imposters going around. Make sure that you see Mary Intuitive.
Was that the woman in the wig?
No, Mary Intuitive. That's the name of my IG channel. If it's spelled differently, then you know it's an imposter. And you
Mary
know what
Rose
you gotta
Intuitives.
do. Mary Rose Intuitive. And you know what you got to do. Report, block, and delete. And make sure that you do not give this person any money because they're asking for money through DMs saying it's me. So just be aware. Okay, so the cards that we're working with are the Halloween Tarot and Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle.
Scary stuff.
Samhain or Samhain. Samhain is the proper pronunciation for Halloween, traditional pagan tradition, religion.
Cool.
That's okay. So I dealt the cards here, and we got the 9 of Imps, 4 of Bats, Magician, and All Hallows Eve. Okay.
Okay. I'm not used to this deck, so I'm going to ask you.
9 of Wands.
That's Wands.
Yeah.
What are Bats?
Swords.
Swords. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Obviously, I can see by the picture now. Okay. All right. So it's like you've been pushing and pushing. You feel like you're running out of gas. How much more do you have to push? But maybe now is the time to. Sometimes you just need to step back and put everything down for a moment and get a new perspective. Just like when you restart your phone, turn it off and restart it, power it back up or something to get everything running again. You just need to take a pause and let everything just clear off and come back. And when you do, you're going to be able to access more of your potential, more of your inner power that's aligned with the universe to work through you in order to manifest what you need. Not always what we want. You can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you can get what you need. Okay, so you can manifest more abundance, more of what you need to continue growing and thriving on the path that you are.
Yeah. I see the 9 of Imps as being on guard, feeling very protective. You've been feeling very much like you have to hold back, and you've been feeling held back. And I'm probably saying it a different way as you said it.
That's good.
Yeah. Feeling held back, and the 4 swords.
If you said it the same as me, I'd think, are you an imposter?
We've been having a lot of those. Okay, 9 of Imps, which is the 9 of Wands, traditional tarot. This is showing that you are very much on guard, feeling very protective, like you're always on the defense. And the 4 swords is saying that you've been feeling like you need a rest. And this is also too, sometimes you need to rest in order to come back to yourself. If you don't rest, you will be burned out. And this is very important for manifestation. For the Magician is attracting, you see how he's pulling out a rabbit out of a hat? That is the Magician basically creating something. So this is you creating something. You're co-creating with the universe. So you want to co-create? Well, you need to get yourself rested and recharged, because if you don't, guess what? You're going to burn out, and that's a sure sign of failure. So I have to say, well, I'm being a little hard, right? Yeah.
No, that's fine.
I know. When I said that, I just say that you just need a little bit of rest. R&R is very important. Regroup to get yourself more inspired, right? Because it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. And All Hallows Eve.
Yeah, what's this card about?
Okay, well, All Hallows Eve. Okay, well, I'll just read the description here. It says, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. All Hallows Eve. That's basically Samhain. That is Halloween. That is the night of the shifting. I always like Samhain is a time that this is when the veil is the thinnest. Halloween. The veil is the thinnest between the living and the departed loved ones.
Spirit world.
Spirit world. So
Not
we are
ghosts.
the closest. No, ghosts are something on an astral.
Different.
Yeah, that's something different.
They have no intelligence.
No, spirits are different. There's no such thing as evil spirits either, because spirits are not evil. We're all spirits. We're all good. We're all full of love, right? So it's basically saying that you need to connect. You disagree with that?
No, I don't disagree, but I just have a lot of thoughts, but we don't have enough time to share that.
No, but I mean, it's always good to. I love your analogy on that too. But we want to get onto All Hallows Eve, and what everybody needs to know right now is have some fun. Okay, when we think about Halloween, okay, let's just go back to the basics. It's all about having fun. When we used to go trick-or-treating, Halloween parties, wearing masks, just like I had on earlier. I had a wig and I couldn't wear it. I can't wear anything. When I'm reading, I can't wear anything on my head. I can't wear hats. It's hard to, my head feels like it's going to explode. My crown chakra. I know you're getting a message. I can just see you tuning in.
Not really. You know me. I don't
I do
really
know you.
I don't have that much of an affinity with Halloween. I don't know why. I did, in childhood and things like that. And, I know the kids really enjoy it. But for me, as an adult, I know there are adults that love it. And, hey, all the power to you. I'm not obviously against it or anything. I just don't go, wow, it's Halloween. I'm just not that person. But, I just see it as being what Mary says, like, I think that it has a certain kind of an energy where, due to the way the forces are here in the physical world, maybe we have access to more spiritual forces that are around us. But I also believe there are perhaps darker forces that, however you want to frame that, not to be afraid of, because if you're in the light, you're always protected. If you're in love, you're always protected. But by darker forces, I mean something that is even just ignorant. Something that if we didn't have hatred, for example, we didn't have the negative feelings that we experience, or the limitations, or the things that frustrate us, make us feel, doubts, the things that bring us down. If we didn't have that gravity pulling on us downwards, we wouldn't be inspired to look within to try to find the joy that is within us, that overcomes all those negative feelings. So the spiritual feelings, the spirit that you are, the inner Buddha, the Christ consciousness, your higher self, however you want to look at it, is always stronger and more powerful than any darker forces, however you want to look at that. So, you can look at it as just emotions too, if you want. If
Oh
that
yeah,
works for
absolutely, you. Yes. But I can't help
I have
but
no idea
look
what
at.
I just said.
You channeled it. But I have to say, you don't know. Actually, you do know. Actually, a memory just came to my mind when you were performing. Dave's a rock star.
No, that was a past life.
A past life. But anyways,
Long time
I
ago.
remember he was performing, and I really made him look really jazzy. I mean, I just put white makeup on you and slicked your hair all up, and I put myself all white makeup. We just had a blast. We had a blast at when you were performing. And it was just a magical event. Like, it was just an energy it's just an energy that you tap into. So I really have to say, right now, what you need to do is get out of your head. Get out of your head, have some fun, get creative, right? Everything that Dave said, yes, and everything that's coming up here is stir things up. Like, start stirring the pot and have some fun. Forget about what happened yesterday. Forget about, let down those grudges and forgive. And, we can get really serious and we can get really in depth with things. But you know what? It's all about right now. We need to play a little bit. And that's what this message is all about. And that is what Spirit is telling you, because it's all about playing. And it's just because this message is for the collective group. And there's a lot of energies. When we film these, we feel a lot of energies that are coming through. So just to say on the top level of it, just have some fun. Have some fun. And whatever that means to you, just do it. right?
I like it. Yeah, exactly. We need to break through our routines sometimes. Our routines are great, they're excellent, and even being serious with things is great and excellent, like Mary said. But sometimes you even need to shake that up a little bit once in a while to keep present.
You have to.
You know, to be present, to be more present even.
How do you don't know if you don't
Because
try?
then it becomes a rule. It becomes like rules.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just
true.
try. Just try your best. That's all you got to. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay? Yeah. I can go on and on, but that'll be other videos to come.
Yep.
Right?
Sounds good.
We can talk and talk.
Let's call it a wrap.
Dave and I love just to talk and talk about these things. So anyways, I'm just going to cut it up short right now and hope that this gave you some insight and yeah, just take it for what it's worth to you and write it all down because you got to be accountable when you write it down. Yeah. And so until the next video,
Thank you.
love and light.